ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the gracious celebration of Kushesh's 30th anniversary. Bienvenidos a la grata celebración 30º aniversario de la کوشش. مولانا هستم، مسئول دپارتمان زبانهای خارجی مجتمع کوشش. افتخار دارم بیش از یک دهه در خدمت دخترای گل کوششی باشم. امروز 21 نفر از این دخترای خوب که در حال حاضر دانش آموزان دبیرستان دوره اول هستند، ولی اکثریتشون از دوران دبیرستان دانش آموز کوشش بودن، روی این استیج عنوان ارزنده درخت ارزش های کوشش رو برای شما ارائه میدن به زبانهای خارجی. قبل از اون یه قدردانی ویژه دارم از جناب آقای احمدی، سرکار خانم تاجیک و جناب آقای مهندس امانی به خاطر راهنماییاشون، حمایتاشون، آرامش و صبوری همیشگی که دارن، مدیریت خوبشون که باعث میشن ما بتونیم اهداف کوشش رو بهتر و بهتر پیش ببریم و یک فضای صمیمی، خانواده بزرگ کوشش. Please put your hands together. Give a very loud applause for my girls.
سلام و وقت بخیر خدمت به همگی. امیدوارم که حالتون خیلی خوب باشه. بنده آنیسا اللاهری هستم از پایه هفتم. امروز من و دوستانم قراره که برنامه رو براتون اجرا کنیم و امیدوارم که از اجرا خیلی لذت ببرید.
Hello everyone. I hope that you enjoyed the day till now. I, Tana Safavi, have the honor to be your host today. But before we start, I wanted to thank you all for allocating your weekend to us. We know you could have been resting right now, but we really appreciate your attendance. So, I wanted to start with a question. Have you ever thought about a tree that can give us more than one kind of fruit? Well, I haven't, because that's impossible. Think about it. An apple tree just gives us apple, not lemons or strawberries. But today, my friends and I are presenting you the only tree in the world, the value tree of Kushesh. Each of my friends are going to come and talk about these adjectives in order to be a better human being. Como habéis oído, hoy tenemos una performación muy grande para nuestra escuela Kushesh. Pues deseo que disfrutéis y gracias por su atención. I really thank your attention. So now I invite my dear friend Baran Azare to talk about being self-made.
Self-made. To further my self-made journey, I will continue learning new skills and applying them to personal projects. I will also seek mentorship from self-made individuals. I started a small business selling handmade craft. Through my effort, I learned valuable skills and earned a sense of independence.
Now I invite my dear friend Aida Abdul Maliki to talk about being responsible.
I can enhance my responsibility by being accountable for my actions and managing my obligations effectively. I'll also set clear priorities and follow through on commitments. I took responsibility for organizing a charity event at school, and by managing the event efficiently, we managed to raise a significant amount for a good cause.
Now I invite my dear friend Amira Banu Najafi to talk about being challenging.
Challenging. I challenge myself by seeking new knowledge, questioning norms, and building critical thinking through debates and decisions. I push myself by taking advanced courses that help me grow academically and personally.
Now I invite Elena Ibrahimi to talk about being resilient.
Resilient. To To build resilience, I'll work on developing a growth mindset and viewing challenges as opportunities to learn. I'll also practice stress management techniques. When I faced difficulties in my science project, I didn't give up. I got help from my teacher and spent extra hours in the lab, ultimately finishing the project.
Now I invite my dear friend Avina Abari to talk about being organized.
I can improve my organizational skills by using digital tools like calendars and task management apps. And also set aside time each week to plan and prioritize my tasks. I maintain a tidy workspace and use color-coded folders for my school subjects. This system helps me stay organized and can find my materials quickly.
The next person is Samir Iskandari, and she want to talk about being self-aware.
Self-aware. I will practice regular self-reflection through journaling and mindfulness exercises. I'll also seek feedback from others to gain different perspectives. After receiving feedback from my teachers, I realized I needed to improve my time management skills, so I started using a planner to keep track of all my assignments and deadlines.
Now I invite my dear friend Roshamir Qasemi to talk about being future-oriented.
Orienter l'avenir. Je peux améliorer ma vision de l'avenir en fixant des objectifs à long terme et créer un plan pour les atteindre. De plan, je demanderai conseil à des mentors et des professionnels. Je participe régulièrement à des ateliers sur les carrières pour découvrir différents métiers. Ces ateliers m'aident pour planifier mon avenir et à fixer des objectifs professionnels raisonnables.
And now Roshamir Qasemi continues with being goal-oriented.
Goal-oriented. To improve, I will set more specific and measurable goals. I'll also review my progress regularly and adjust my plans as needed. Last year, for example, I set a goal to improve my chemistry grades. I dedicated an hour every day to study and practice this matter, and by the end of the semester, I had raised my grade to its finest level.
Now I invite my dear friend Zara Sazgar to talk about being compatible.
Compatible. Je m'entends mieux avec les autres en améliorant mes capacités d'empathie et en participant au travail d'équipe. Mes camarades et moi, nous avons réussi et nous respectons les uns les autres.
And the next one is Arzu Çavuşpur to talk about being responsive.
Responsive. To become more responsive, I focus on active listening and being more adaptable to change. I also practice on quick decision-making in different scenarios. During a group project, I quickly adapted to last-minute changes in our plan. My flexibility helped the team meet our deadlines successfully.
The next person is Aba Haydari, and she want to talk about being devoted.
Devoted. I can increase my devotion by setting personal goals that align with my passions. I will also find new ways to contribute and stay committed to my causes. I volunteer at a local animal shelter every weekend, and my dedication to helping animals in need has made a positive impact to my community.
And the next one is Parniane Yavari to talk about being committed.
Engagé. Je peux renforcer mon engagement en fixant les objectifs clairs et décomposant les tâches à plus petits et généraux. Je me rappelle aussi mes raisons pour mes objectifs.
Now I invite Saira Jalali to talk about being righteous.
Righteous. To uphold righteousness, I'll make a conscious effort to act ethically and stand up for what is right. I'll also educate myself on moral principles and values. I stood up for a classmate who was being bullied. By speaking out, I helped create a
safer environment for everyone at school. Now I invite my dear friend Emitis Moqaddam to talk about being bold.
Bold. To cultivate boldness, I'll challenge myself to step out of my comfort zone regularly. I'll also take calculated risks to develop my confidence. I took the initiative to speak at the school assembly about environmental conversation. My boldness inspired many students to join our Green Club.
The next person is Lena Bayrami, and she want to talk about being risk taker.
Prenons le risque. Je peux améliorer mes capacités à prendre des risques en évaluant plus soigneusement les risques et les avantages potentiels. Je vais préparer des plans d'urgence pour différents résultats. And the next one is Melody Mirzakhani to talk about being optimistic.
Optimism. To enhance my optimism, I will practice gratitude and focus on positive aspects of situations. I will also surround myself with positive influences. Even when our team faces tough opponents, I remain positive and motivated my teammates. Our optimism led us to a surprising victory.
Now I invite Baran Bahrami to talk about being persistent.
Persistence by setting incremental goals and celebrating small victories. I also stay motivated by reminding myself of past successes. I struggled at learning a new language, but I didn't give up. With persistent effort and practice, I eventually became fluent.
And the last student is Atina Kolbadi to talk about being strong.
I'm written a regular exercise routine and practice mental literacy skills. I also seek support from friends and family when needed. I face the personal loss but manage to stay strong for my family. My emotional strength can help us navigate through the difficult time.
We thank you all for paying attention. I really enjoyed the show, and I wanted to thank Mrs. Molana and Miss Khalili for all the things they did in assembling this group. And now, our great performance, Panyana Yabari, Abisa Jazayyan, and Baran Man. Thank you all.